Hello.
Hi, Kash.
What is your name?
Kash, my name is. We had to do something better than that. Hold on. Come closer to me so it's more real.
I don't know.
And we're like.
I'm still recording.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Hello.
Hello, Kash.
What is your name?
My name is Kim Burley Ramirez.
Kimberly Ramirez.
Kimberly Ramirez.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a junior, electronic media broadcasting major with a concentration in production. And yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. Do you have a minor?
Yeah, my minor is marketing.
Awesome. So, what made you decide on your major?
I always loved like creating digital media since like high school. I took a lot of like media classes and I wanted to get into radio first, but then I realized that I liked like visuals more. So like got me into video and now I just mostly do video production. Yeah.
Okay.
Am I allowed to ask you questions?
No.
No.
I don't
Okay.
know. I don't think so. I don't
Okay,
know.
that's well.
What race do you identify as?
I identify as a Latina, Hispanic, and yeah, I'm Mexican. So
Where were you born?
I was born and raised in Raleigh, North Carolina, and my family's from Mexico. So they came here like over 20 years ago,
Oh, sweet.
and yeah, they came to Raleigh.
What part of Mexico were they from?
We're from the north side of Mexico. Specifically, it's called Durango.
Oh. Have you ever been there?
Yes. This conversation. Yes, I went to celebrate my like 8th birthday a long time ago because I'm 21, and then I also went like a year and a half ago for my birthday again. Actually, yeah, it was over winter break.
Has it changed from when you went when you were 8 versus when you were like?
Oh yeah,
older?
so much. It's like a lot more developed. Like where I'm from, it's not really city. It's like ranch. It's ranchy.
Like rural.
So now we actually have like sidewalks and like roads for vehicles to drive on and stuff like that. But the question's more thoroughly for you. Does that work?
Yeah.
Because I can do that. I can go on and on.
Okay.
This is a Mexican flag. You're recording this?
Yeah.
This is real. This is me.
This is
And there's
your
also
place?
a gay flag in my room. There's a gay flag, and it's like gay, well, gay, color, queer, whatever, LGBT, but also Mexican, because I'm both.
Okay.
And I'm also brave, bright, and bold.
Okay. What is your favorite part when visiting Mexico?
My favorite thing. It's just seeing my family, because like, I think it's kind of maybe 2/3 of my like whole family's in Mexico. So just seeing them, because they can't come here, they can't come to America, so it's always good to see them.
Yeah.
Some of my cousins visit occasionally during the summers. They can come here, because you can come with like a work visa.
Yeah.
So they can do that, and some of them like are in school, so like they give you permission to come if you're gonna work or stuff like that.
Wow.
But like my older family, like grandparents or like older like uncles and aunts, like they can't come. So I always just go for family.
Yeah.
I don't really take like trips or like vacation-y stuff over there, but just mostly spending time with them.
Is it mostly like both of your mom and your dad's side?
That's in Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah. Like with my mom here, she has like a couple brothers and one sister. Here in America, she only has her one sister.
Oh wow.
All her brothers are in Mexico. And then with my dad, he has like I want to say 8 siblings or so, and here he has like 3 or 4. So with that, it's half and half. But it's just also like second cousins and all stuff like that. Like we're pretty close within my culture, so it's like it feels like it's a lot more bigger than it is. Like aside from just like your immediate family, it's like a lot,
That's crazy. So wait, how did your parents get here? Like, why didn't their siblings come with them?
Yeah, I mean, some of them did come for a little bit,
Yeah.
but then they like went back, like if they didn't like it or something like that, or like they already had some family over there, you know. So like my parents came. My mom came with her cousin and my aunt. They crossed together. They crossed a couple times. They crossed the border. They're immigrants. Okay, like I'm like telling the camera. And my dad crossed sometimes with my mom too. But yeah, it just depends. Like they don't always stick together, you know.
Yeah.
Some of them already had jobs. It's just like wherever they go best. And also like my parents they got married in Mexico when my mom was like I want to say 18.
So did they meet in Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. My mom was like 18 or so. And then my dad was like 21 or something.
Wow.
So they got married and then they came over here. So like the others were still single. It's like, you know, they're not gonna come over here like that. Some do,
Yeah.
but
did they first settle in like where are you from? Raleigh?
Yeah, they came straight to Raleigh because we already had some like family over here too. And that's why I have like all my family in America is mostly North Carolina, but I also have some in California, Kansas, and Texas. In Canada now, I have some like extended family there too.
Is that when you go to Canada?
No, that's not why I went. But that makes me want to go back. Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah. It's a lot of stuff.
Have you lived in Raleigh your whole life?
Yes, I was born in. Well, I live borderline Garner, Raleigh. Garner is like this. It's like a town, but it's becoming a all-American city now. But if you know Scotty McCreery. He went to my high school.
Oh, he's from that area.
Yeah, if you see some of his music videos, it's there. That's the only thing I brag about Garner.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you listen to his music?
Yeah, I love country. I love country music.
Is he your favorite artist?
Definitely top like 3 or 4 for country, just because I have that like, and he always sings about Garner. He sings about like certain roads that are there that we're always like driving by, and
oh my god.
He went to my elementary school too, so. It's just, you know.
Did you go to school with him, or is he older? Like,
no, he's older than me. I think he's like 3 years older or something.
Oh.
So I was never actually in school with. Or he's probably like 4 then, because I was never there. When I was in 8th grade, he was graduating from high school. So my brother, he used to send me like photos of him right behind Sky Mercury in high school, teasing me because my brother was in like sophomore year then, so he got to see him.
So when Scotty McCreery became like, he was from American Idol, right?
Yes.
Was he in high school?
Yeah, he was. He was pretty young. He must have been like a sophomore or junior when he was competing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then he went to NC State, and now he's married. I don't know his whole life. I know it sounds creepy, but just Garner.
No, that's pretty cool.
Garner's a small town.
Well, other than that, what's your favorite part of Garner?
Well, that would have to be it. I mean, I was born and raised there, so it's very intimate. Everybody knows everybody, and I think I like that. Like, Boone is the same in many ways. Like, yeah, it's like big because it is a college town, but compared to others, you know, it's nice. And everywhere you go, you see familiar faces. Like, I remember even since freshman year, like. You could be here for only a couple days, but you start to recognize people, and it would be so different if we went to like a huge school.
Okay, so what made you decide to choose Appalachian State?
Good question. Well, when I was graduating from high school, my main concern was like choosing between going to a community college or a university, because like we don't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I knew I wanted to, if I could, I was going to try and get like a scholarship and go to a 4-year. And so I just started like researching scholarships, especially like for diverse ones or like LGBT ones, you know, like I had a couple options. And what I liked about App was that it's like affordable for a 4-year, and they have like a lot of opportunities for minorities.
Have you ever been to App before?
No, I hadn't. I applied, and then I got in, and then I found out about the Access Scholarship, like, after that, when I had already gotten in. And then, of course, I had to, like, accept it and everything. But if I would not have gotten a scholarship, I probably wouldn't be here. I'd probably go to like a local community college, which is still great.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
but
that's crazy.
yeah, I definitely wanted to try first. And I also applied to ECU and Greensboro. And I think I was going to do, what is it, the one on the beach? Wilmington. But I didn't like how their like program wasn't like what I like to do. Like it was like the study of film.
Oh no.
And I wanted to like actually do like hands-on like camera stuff, which is like we have a really good program for that. So
yeah, App does have a good one.
Yeah. It's a great comm school, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then I came here, got the Access Scholarship. It's like based off. You have to be eligible for it first, so it's like based off FAFSA, and then.
Oh, the program.
Yeah. It's yeah, and then you go from there. It's like geared a lot towards first generation students. She said she hopes we share ourselves because of the ice cream.
We share ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hello.
Thank you for having me back.
Welcome back.
Excuse me.
What is something you're passionate about?
Something I'm passionate about. I would say inspiring people like me. Like, I'm really interested in like film and movies and being in that field, but it was definitely like hard when I first realized it like that, because there's not really a lot of like Latinas in the field, especially gay ones. Like I could probably only name a couple, and then they make like my favorite shows. So that's a cool thing.
What are some of your favorite shows?
Like right now, One Day at a Time just got canceled on Netflix. So they're trying hard to like have another streaming service purchase it, or maybe on TV. Like NBC is really good about diverse shows like that. So yeah, so that's something I'm passionate about. Just like I want people like younger me's, mini me's to hopefully look up to whatever I'm doing someday, and like know that it's all possible. Even just like college, like being here is insane. So I'm first person in my family doing that, and like I have little cousins like that. I hope that they like realize that it's possible. You know.
Oh, that's sweet. You inspire me.
Thank you, Kash.
Yes. So like One Day at a Time, for our class, we've watched like the first few episodes.
Really?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
It is so good.
And then like a lot of the classmates were like, "This is so good. Like, why did it get canceled? It's like so funny." And then we talked about how underrated it was, and how Netflix. It was Netflix's
They
fault.
didn't market
like,
it.
How exactly, they didn't advertise it as well. Like how they do like all their other originals. And yeah.
It is so sad. What class did you talk about that in?
It was minorities in media.
Can I tweet about that? Am I allowed to?
Yeah, I mean that.
Cool.
You can.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Because it's a really good show. It's really funny.
I'm sad.
And I feel like it hits a lot of the topics.
It's
like,
everything.
It's everything, like how the mom's dealing with PTSD, and how she's like a veteran.
So much.
She's a single mom.
And it's like the fan base is already built up too for the show. Like they have everything. Whatever network were to purchase it, if it does, like they would have it easy, because
I'm surprised they canceled it.
And it was trending above Marvel on Twitter, because it was around the time that the Endgame trailer came out or something like that. And One Day at a Time, like Save One Day at a Time was trending above that. So imagine that. Wow. Yeah.
Well, I hope some other network buys it then.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah.
I wish I had that show growing up.
Yeah. You could relate to it.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a quinceanera? Because I thought about the episode we watched where the daughter didn't want to have a quinceanera.
Right.
Because she thought it was like sexist.
Super. Yeah. I think if you look at it a certain way, a lot of the things in Hispanic or Latin culture are like a little questionable. Oh, yeah. But no, I did not have a quinceanera. But it wasn't because of that. Like for me, I was just like, I think I was just like really depressed at the time, and it just like made me so nervous thinking about being in front of that many people, even if it was like family. But it's like hundreds of people. Like quinceaneras are huge.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
So I was too nervous, and then also I just thought about like how much money is spent.
Yeah.
So I just told my parents like it was cool. I didn't want one, and then later on they like gave me a car. Like it was my mom's car, but like I have it here now, so
yeah.
I just count it as that.
Counts as something.
Yeah. But I don't know if I regret having a quinceanera or not. I think if I ever have kids and they want one, or no, they don't want one, I'd probably like not try to convince them to or like force them to, but I would like encourage them just because I know how it feels to have said no.
Yeah.
I don't really feel regret, but I know it would have been like a cool moment, like being up there, you know, the transition. It's like the transition to womanhood.
Yeah.
So.
Have you ever been to quinceañeras?
Oh yeah, a lot. Yeah, all my friends had them. They're a blast. Yeah. But like even my friend, she wanted me. So basically, they'll have like you have a quinceañera, and you can have like boys and girls like in your court, or you can have just girls, just boys.
Oh really?
And my friend, like she wanted me in her court, like she had just girls, but I couldn't do it. I was just like, it was just too shy. It's just I've always been like that.
Oh, Kim. Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have one brother. He's actually community college back home. He's like 23 now. He just turned 23 in March. And my sister is 12 or turning 12.
So she's gonna have some quinceañeras soon.
Yeah.
Can you invite me?
Yes, I'll invite you, everybody.
I've never been to one.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, like honestly, growing up, I don't think I ever had any like
quinceañera friends.
Yeah, like I really didn't thinking about it. And if they were friends, they were just like acquaintances.
Right. No, it's pretty beautiful. I always told my parents like, because her name is Stacy, my sister.
Yeah. Like
by the time she's 15, hopefully I'll have like a decent job.
Oh yeah.
I want to like pay for it because am I allowed to cuss? No. That thing. That thing is expansive. Like thousands, easy. But hopefully I get to pay for hers. And
what do you think is the most expensive part?
The most expensive thing? I mean, like booking the place, like the venue, depending on how many people. But it's like everything. I can't even pick one thing because it's like the dress is expensive. Catering, the venue. Usually Hispanics like to get like a live band. That can be pricey. And they'll get like a band, a DJ, and mariachi. All three. That is so extra, but yes. I love that. But like, and then also like beer, like it's a huge thing, you know, alcohol in general.
Yeah. So it's basically like a huge prom for one girl.
That is the perfect way to put it.
I love that.
Aside from a girl's like wedding, a quinceañera is the next biggest thing.
Like the pre-wedding.
Yeah. Just celebrating yourself. Yeah. And summer is quinceañera season, so
really
it's coming up. I remember back then, every summer around your teens, it's like, it's quinceañera. Like now, you know, we're grown. It's a different market, but
summer. Wow.
Now, not for us. It's like wedding season.
Yeah.
You know.
Summer.
Yeah. Who's getting married this?
And break. Wait, is it break? And action.
We're back.
Oh, and we're back.
Okay, action.
Let's see. So more about your culture.
Sure.
What is one thing that you like from it? First thing that comes to your mind.
That I like.
Or love, you know.
Okay. I just immediately think of the negatives, but I'm not gonna do that.
Oh my gosh.
The one thing I like, or the thing I like the most is how tight knit everyone is. Maybe it's just my family, but I know a lot within Hispanic cultures. Like in my neighborhood, it's primarily Hispanics, and actually a lot of Mexicans. But like, we're all so close. Like, parties all the time in the neighborhood. We all go to church together. We're like a lot of us are like not me, but like my parents and stuff. It's like godmothers and godfathers, and like we baptize each other. And, you know, it's like it's really nice.
So it's like a close knit community.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And there's a lot of us, but yeah, it's cool because we're not blood, but it just feels like we are sometimes.
What?
Would you ever have your own talk show?
No.
No.
Why not?
I mean, maybe.
She don't care.
As an EMB major, do y'all usually say cut before y'all press it or cut after?
It doesn't matter. You can say both. You just have to say. Okay, when you record, are you recording me?
Yeah.
Okay, how it goes is, you say sound, and then the sound guy or sound girl presses the button.
Mm-hmm.
Sound, and then they're like speed, and then you say cameras, they press the button. Rolling, and then say, and then they're like scene, and then or whatever, and then the person is like blah 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 scene blah blah blah, and then they go to their spot, and then you wait a few seconds to give it time so you can edit better.
Yeah.
And then you say action.
Wow, that's awesome.
There you go. And then they say cut. Only the director can call the cut.
Oh.
Remember that.
Okay, only the
It's
director.
the director's job to call.
And
cut.
you're usually the director in these things.
Nah, I don't really do a lot of directing. I've done some directing, but I think I'm definitely more of a order taker than a giver, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I like to be told what to do.
Fair
Unless
enough.
it's like my idea, then I will like foster it and take it on. But
What was the most challenging project you had to do?
well, probably this past weekend, I competed in the 40-hour film festival hosted by the film club here at App State, and it was insane. Because basically, it was around like 2:30ish on Friday when my producers went to the event, which is like the kickoff, and you had to you were given a prop, a genre, and a certain line you had to use, and that was it. And they were like given different stuff to different groups. So that was around like 3, I guess. And then they wrote like the whole rest of the day on Friday. And then, so I didn't really have any involvement in that. I was just kind of waiting.
Yeah.
But then Saturday morning, I think it was like 8 until 8. Yeah, we shot the whole day. And then I was there. I was like a PA, which is a production assistant. And yeah, I was basically just kind of looking at what they were doing because I was going to have to edit it. So I was just like getting familiar with it.
Yeah.
Because it helps if you know. But also like helping out with like camera work or like lighting and stuff like that. And then I had to edit. Literally, we edited from 8 to 7 a.m.
8 p.m.
To 7 a.m. We had to submit it at 7, and we submitted it around like 6:30. Yeah. So we were in Beasley. That was the most challenging thing, but it was also like so fun, and I learned so much because you're around these people for so long and just back to back and just creating something that you're passionate about, you know.
Oh my god.
And then, so then I got back here at like 7, and I didn't even sleep for that long because I think I woke up at like 12 or something. Like that's nothing.
Yeah.
But I think it was just like the nerves because we were gonna like showcase it at the premiere.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy.
How did the premiere go?
It was good. We actually won best script, or like best screenwriting, best use of prop, and then one of our actresses got best actress, and we also got best cinematography, which is cool because yeah, I was pretty proud of it. They did a great job.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, but the challenging part of it was like, in terms of editing and like video production, I'm more, I don't want to say passionate again, but like passionate about the visual aspect of it. Like I love like color correction and, you know, stuff like that. But I had to like edit like the audio, and it just is not my strong suit. Like I know basics, but it's like I could do like a regular interview editing and stuff like that, but one of our scenes was outside by like Winkler's Creek or something like that, so there was a lot of like noise from the waterfall in the back. So even though we had lavs on them, like it's just inevitable. So that was pretty challenging, and it turned out right. Like I didn't really like the audio, but you know.
What's the film called?
The film is called Hatchet 95.
Oh, is it on YouTube?
Yes, it's on YouTube. It's like 8.5 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, it was really fun to make, and I think they do the 40-hour film festival like once a semester, so it was my first time like doing it, and also like being with that group. So we were talking about doing it again next semester. Yeah, or even like maybe hosting our own, because I was with the film club, but like within my major, it'd be fun to like do it there and have like all my colleagues and stuff like compete.
Yeah.
Because my group was primarily like people from a major anyway. We called ourselves the Beasley Dream Team. Oh. It's like, you know, Beasley Media Complex.
Are you a part of the film club?
No. We had some members that were before, but basically the film club meets at the same time as another club I'm in that also has to do with broadcasting. So I did go to the film club for a little bit my freshman year, but I just ended up choosing the other club.
What's the other club?
It's called the National Broadcasting Society.
Oh.
Yeah. I just went with them because it's like pretty involved with Beasley in general, like my major. And yeah, right now I'm the public informations coordinator for it, and I'm running for vice president.
Oh my god.
So we'll see how that goes. Thank you. Yeah.
Have you been in it since your freshman year?
Since my like sophomore year.
Okay.
Yeah. Since my sophomore year. Because my freshman year I was going to Saga, which is the Sexuality and Gender Alliance Club or something like that. So I was going to that a lot. And then I started going to HSA, which is a Hispanic Student Association, and they met at like similar times. But I just went with HSA. It was hard, like picking what identity I wanted to support, but I think I just like said like screw it at the end, because like I feel like I don't have to pick and choose. Like I can just be myself wherever I go. But it literally, I was like, what do I do? Like I didn't want to like look bad to like my Hispanic friends, but also I was like, oh, but am I gonna be representing like gay Hispanic women if I don't go? It was weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just overthink a lot. Can you stop? This is therapy.
I didn't do anything.
Because he was in Saga with me, okay?
No, I wasn't.
And we both left. Yes, you were. We went so much. Me, you, and Callie. We went a lot. But we were not being... No, I can't say that. You have to get it. Yeah. I was like,
welcome back.
Thank you. This is part 3. Or part 2. Now we're at part 2.
2.5. I don't know. I don't know. Just like your numbers.
I don't like
So is that all you're pretty much involved in?
Yeah, I'm part of NBS, and I'm also part of App TV. I actually just got the phone call that I got the internship for next semester, so that's exciting.
That's awesome. Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, but App TV's fun.
Do you know what you'll be doing for that internship?
Yeah, I'm gonna be co-producing one of the shows. That's cool, because I've worked on the show for a year now.
Yeah.
I was a field producer, and then I just recently got what is it? Not upgraded. Promoted, yeah. I was going to say upgraded to it. Now I got promoted to editing supervisor. So now I'm going to get to co-produce it. It's cool, because I care a lot about the show. And App TV in general. App TV is Appalachian State's own like television news channel. And it's run right out of Beasley. It's cool. The third floor is like television production, and the second floor of Beasley is radio. Yeah, we have WASU 90.5. You can listen to it in your car, and App TV too. You can watch it on Spectrum channels and Sky Best, and out of App State's like cable too. So yeah,
that's legit.
It's cool. Like something I'm gonna be. Well, I've been working on it for a long time, but it's like knowing that is televised and you can watch it from anywhere. Like I can say that I'm doing that. It's crazy.
Content.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know what show you're gonna be?
Yeah, the same one. It's called Hi Neighbor. Hi Neighbor.
Oh my gosh, check it out, y'all.
Check it out. I've been working on it for like a year now.
What does Hi Neighbor usually focus on? Like interviews?
It's we have some in studio interviews, and we also do field packages, and it's just really like highlighting members of the community or like clubs, organizations. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. It's cool. It's a fun show because it's always like different. Like even though it's a similar format, like 1 week I could do like one of the latest packages I did was on the video game ensemble. So I got to go to Royal Music Center, and I went to the rehearsal and just like interviewed them about that. And then there was another like week where I interviewed. We went to Vidalia's, the restaurant, for Valentine's Day because they had like a special, and then also we've done like we've done everything really. So it's cool. It's just like a wide range of content, but just nonfiction and storytelling basically. Zero show.
Just talking to the community then.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi Neighbor.
Hi neighbor. Yeah. Hi. And then you say bye neighbor at the end.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Okay. In action. So, even though there are pros, what are some cons about your culture, where you've come from?
The first thing I think of is religion. Because I was like born and raised, I'll say that, a Catholic. And, I think there's like a stigma of Catholics being like super religious and, like stoning people and all this stuff, especially like not liking gays and all this stuff. But yeah, I think that religion sometimes is pushed a little too hard. But with newer generations, I see it a lot in like my culture that they're just like, they get to a certain age and it's like, I don't want to be a part of that anymore.
Yeah.
When you have that free range. But it just makes me wonder, like, when I grow up, am I going to do the same as my parents? Like, make you go to church early on? Or am I going to wait till my kids decide if they want to go to church or not? Like, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got to think about it more.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And it's not that I wouldn't say I'm against it, but there's just, like, I was saying earlier, there's a difference between, like, church and God or, like, religion. Like, I just don't think it's expressed well sometimes. And, like, we're talking about, it's like an organization run by humans, and they're, like, they can make up some stuff so easily.
Make it biased.
Yeah, it's just hard to trust sometimes. So, like, I believe in God, and I love that, like, my parents, not put that into me, but, like, helped me see that growing up. But, I think it's just the church itself that, I don't really like about my culture. Because a lot of them are Catholics, so, yeah. I just think that you don't have to be, like, religious to be a good person, but a lot of people don't see that.
Right.
I think you can just be good. That's one thing. But I also don't like I've been talking about it a lot, but just like there's so many old traditional values that they're still trying to like hold, and they're just not good. Like
it doesn't evolve well.
Yeah, like they still want the man to be the head of the household, and they like some people will live that way, and they want it to be like one man and one woman. Yeah, it's just not. Life is not like that, and there, we're gonna change that though.
I feel like it'll progressively change.
Yeah,
slowly but surely.
It's already like better now, but it's hard because us, like people our age, as much as we can like tell our parents like that, it's just how they grew up is so different from us. So I can't really blame them that they're not immediately gonna like accept the difference. Like it's just not what they're used to.
Yeah.
But we were born into this. Like we know that like being gay is okay or stuff like that. But to them, it's just like they grew up where that was like totally bad, and nobody would ever come out because they knew it was, you could get like bullied and all this stuff, and you still do, but I think they just have that old like mindset still.
That's sad. I feel like it's the same in my culture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. To where the guy is always right.
Mm-hmm. The man is always right. And the man has to come home. Oh yeah, the woman has to clean the kitchen, stay at home with the kids, take care of them. The man is gone all day, comes back, dinner's ready, his laundry's ready, everything's ready for him. He just eats and sleeps. That's it.
Yep.
Part 3.
Action. So, Kimberly, what's your last name?
Ramirez. Galindo.
Really?
It's my second last
Technically,
name.
right? Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I don't have a middle name.
Galindo?
Galindo, yes.
That's beautiful. I've never heard of that.
Thank you. It's
How do
my
you spell it?
mom's Galindo. Galindo. It's my mom's maiden name.
Wow.
Maiden last name.
I've never heard of Galindo. Wow. Okay. That you can remember. Go.
My favorite memory. Probably playing soccer like every afternoon with my friends.
You play soccer.
We played so much soccer. Like I really thought I was gonna go pro. But you know how I was telling you about like my neighborhood being like so close. Like
Yeah.
all my friends were there, so we would all play like literally every day in my backyard.
Was your neighborhood street like your typical neighborhood streets from movies to where all the kids would play together?
Yes. Yes.
Oh
But it's like we all have like big yards, so we were always in like somebody's yard or like house. We weren't really like on the road. Like it wasn't an alley like playing soccer like that. It was like grass. Like we would make our own goals and everything.
God, that's so
my
nice.
favorite memory. It was just like, because also when you were a kid, like you had no responsibilities. You would come home, do your homework, and then I would just be free all afternoon and just play soccer.
Did your parents ever really think to where like, you know how like
No.
some movies are like, oh, if the lamp posts come on, then come back home. Or
Oh, the strictness. No, they weren't like that. Just because everybody knew everybody, and like we would play for a while.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
and my parents would be around sometimes too, just like watching or playing. They weren't super strict. I think they've always trusted me a lot.
Yeah. Well, is your current house right now the same house that you lived in?
Well, we lived in some apartments when I was like younger, but then when I was like 4 or 5 is when I came back here to America. Well, yeah, I came back from Mexico, and then we got this house. So since kindergarten, I've been living there.
Wow.
It's a long time. Home. It's home. Didn't really move. I think my parents really like it there. Like, unless I move them out to like a mansion in Cali one day, they're definitely gonna stay there. It's just really peaceful. Knock on wood, but there's just never any like crazy crime or like stuff like that. And also like we have, you know how we would have like a lot of parties, like it wasn't really like people calling the cops on you for being loud, because everybody understood that like the weekends are to relax and have fun. So we'd always be loud. No one complained. It's just nice. It's a nice like place to grow up in. Did you actually record it?
No. But I like this song. What is this?
This is called Adios Amor by Christian Nodal.
What does that mean? Can you translate that?
It means goodbye, love.
That is depressing, but okay.
It's my favorite song right now.
Action.
Part 4.
Okay, what is your favorite feature of yourself?
Cut. Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Kim, you're beautiful.
Thank you, Kash.
She's still recording.
Thank you, Kash. But I couldn't even answer that question. I like how passionate I am about the stuff I love, and I like how much.
Kim. Physical feature.
Oh, you said physical?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't have anything.
So, have you ever been into any of the 3 centers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I briefly went into the women's center. I don't remember why anymore. I think I don't even know. Sorry about that long pause. I don't know why I went in. I think I might have just said hi to some people that were in there.
Mm-hmm.
The LGBT center, I've been in there a couple times. I went in there for some interviews I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would also just used to go for fun. Because there's some cool people that were in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. But I spend most of my time at the MCC. Because it's like always open. And even if I only have like 30-minute lunch break or so, like I'll go in there because there's always like familiar faces and you just get to relax, and like it really is a safe space because like it's just relaxing.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Okay. Do you usually see friends in there?
Yeah, a lot of friends, like, and then you also get like, because you start to go at the like similar times when you can, and you know it's the same people just hanging out. But it's also cool because the doors are wide open and it's so big, so people will walk by, and even if they can't go in, they'll like wave, and it's like, hey, I got to see this person today. It is so nice. And yeah, I know they also like put on some cool events sometimes. Like I remember a couple months ago, one of the sororities was like giving away free clothes.
Oh, like a clothing drive.
Yeah. And there's like fun stuff like that always going on. I think it's great that we have that at the union.
It's like a safe space.
Yeah. I'm glad that we have like somewhere we can go to just be with people that look like us, and like that app state has a way to bring us together, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Oh, that's talent. Hello. So I see here that you have fashion sense.
Where?
Everywhere.
You're like, no, I don't. I mean, I'm alright.
Like white glasses. Like who would have gone with that? You know, like I like it.
Well, I got my glasses in like 7th or 6th grade, and I had always had black because, and I had like accents of like red or blue, but people always go with black glasses because they match with everything. But I was on Zenny Optical, and I was like, dude, white matches with everything too. And it'd pop. It's just something to like, you know, just a little different.
Yeah.
So I actually have to get new glasses now, but if I could, I would do white for the rest of my life, but I feel like I need something like different now. Like I can't keep doing that. So I might do like clear, because I know people do that a lot and it looks cool.
Yeah, like so, transparent.
Yeah, transparent. Or maybe like black with like yellow, or black with orange or something. Yeah, fashion is cool. I like it a lot. I get a lot of my clothes from like thrift stores, because like sometimes you find like really good stuff and it's just so cheap. It's just affordable. And yeah, you can find some gems. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, this is actually completely thrifted. My shoes aren't. I got these for Christmas.
Okay.
From Santa. Yeah. Fashion's cool. I think people always say this, but they're like, if I was rich, I would dress differently, blah, blah, blah. I'd probably still dress the same, but just throw in like a $300 Gucci t-shirt, you know, once in a while, just for fun.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay. Do you have any fashion inspirations?
Good question. I think in just a lot of like my favorite musicians, they're not even like big names, but I think it's definitely more like skater style, looser clothes. Growing up, I would never wear loose clothes because like of my figure. I think it looks better when I wear like tighter clothes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just not that comfortable. So I was like, screw it. And now I'm just kind of more chill about it. Like, I always wanted to wear like baggier t-shirts, but I never would. And now I'm like more comfortable with it, so it's nice. Fashion's cool. I think you can like express yourself really well, but yeah, it's fun.
Okay, well, you look nice.
Thank
so.
you. I like your style, Kash.
I know.
It's cool because like you and I, we have completely different styles.
That's true.
Like, it's just cool, because we're good friends, we're good peers and colleagues. Like, but the way we express ourselves is really interesting.
We're acquaintances still.
Oh yeah, we're not friends yet. Sorry to say that.
Yeah.
Acquaintances.
Okay. What's a question you've always wanted to be asked?
No question at all.
Okay. Oh my god, I forgot the question. What is your future job like? Like, what can you envision yourself? Post-grad.
Okay, post-graduation. I would love to get a job in post-production. Specifically editing visuals, like color correcting, color grading. I have a lot of fun with that. So that could be for like shows or like films, music videos, anything like that is my favorite thing. It'd just be editing. But if I don't get something in editing, I mean, I feel like I'm going to be doing a little bit of a lot of different stuff. Like, you can't pick and choose when you're out of college, you know?
Yeah.
But eventually editing. But aside from that, I'd love to, like, work crew for, like, same thing for films and TV shows and videos. Just fun, like, visual productions like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I can't edit like that, so I give you props.
It's fun. It's fun. Like, I think I enjoy it a lot because it's like when you edit. I mean, I think it's for a lot of stuff in my major, but it's like there's a strong storytelling and technical aspect of it. Like, for storytelling, you're combining. You're assembling like something that was shot, but like, you could shoot something all day, but if you don't assemble it well and make it like tell that good story, it's not gonna mean like anything. You know? But also like the technical aspect of it, like I just have fun editing and have like learning to have a better workflow because you're dealing with so much footage, like hours and hours of footage for something that could be like 20 minutes or 30. You know, like it's a lot. Yeah, it's just fun to mess around with stuff and see to what like levels you can take it. Even with like photography, like I do it a lot, but I think what I enjoy the most is not like getting like a perfectly like clear photo. It's just like photoshopping weird stuff that's not supposed to be together. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just making it just different and fun.
Something creative.
Yeah. I remember I photoshopped my cousin on top of an island with a soccer ball.
I think I saw that. That was really good.
And it was like underwater somewhere. I think I like watched some like tutorial online, but it was just like it's just something fun like that. Are you allowed to show stuff? Here, I can pull it up.
Yeah.
Cut. Did you cut it?
No.
Okay, I'm about to scroll.
Okay.
Real fast. I'm coming. Here we go.
Wow. Wait.
It's pretty. It's all right, but
And where was his original photo taken?
the original one was him. I think he was like, just standing beside steps in Mexico. Oh, this is when I went to Mexico,
Oh.
and it was just him like chilling.
Yeah.
That that was it. And yeah, it's not that great, but like I said, it's fun. It's just something.
No, it
different.
looks really clean.
Thank you.
Do you live by like a quote, like your life mantra?
Yes. This is a part of a Bible verse, but I forget which one now. I think it's 16:4. I don't know. I'm not gonna say because I think it's wrong. But it's let all that you do be done in love, or may all that you do be done in love.
Oh, that's so nice.
Excuse me. I like to follow that because like love and like the connections you make with people is all that's gonna matter at the end of the day. Like I just try to live like through those connections and through just through love, you know. So I would say that. I'm trying to think of what else to say about that.
Love.
But it's not just like, are you still recording?
Yeah.
You are? Okay. It's not just like relationship love. Like I mean like family love, like friendship love, like, you know.
That unconditional love.
Right, yeah. Let all that you do be done in love. It's just like, I don't know, just remembering what matters most at the end of the day and not letting yourself get like really caught up in certain stuff. Yeah, I just relate it to like everything. Part 6.
Action. Break. I mean, action. Sound. Roll. Alright.
Okay.
Don't make fun of me. Okay. If you were stuck on an island and you could only take 3 things with, or only have 3 things with you, what would those 3 things be?
Can I like cheat and say like a genie that would get me out of it?
No, because that's not true. Genies are fake.
Oh, I can only bring 3 things with me. Okay.
You can be people too. So.
Oh. I think I would bring a knife for survival skills. And I would bring, can it be like something impossible? Like something like weird?
Yeah, maybe
okay.
it is.
I would bring something to filter and clean water so I could drink from the ocean somehow. That doesn't make any sense. And then I would bring, the last thing. Something so I could plant food, even though I know I'd probably be in whatever I'm stranded, but I don't know. Some kind of seeds so I could keep going. Plant a seed.
Okay.
So I can eat.
That's smart.
That would be my 3 things.
Do you think you would survive?
To an extent, but I think I would go crazy without like, I'd go crazy by myself. Yeah. Because I like my alone time, but like I can only do it for so long. Same with like being social. I can only do it for so long before I get really drained.
So you're like an ambivert. Ambivert? Is that what it's called? Where you're like an introvert but an extrovert too?
Yes, definitely.
Same.
A little bit of both. Like, it just depends on my mood and just the day. Sometimes, like, even like my favorite people, if I see them around school, I'll like try to go a different way because I can't talk. And I also have this thing in me where I feel like I always have to like entertain somehow. I feel like if I don't do that, then I just feel like they're not gonna want to be like my friend or something. So if I'm not in the mood, or if I have nothing interesting to say, I just rather not like talk to people until I can have something worthy of being listened to. You know, that didn't make sense, but
no, that makes sense. Okay. Are you the type of person to have a big circle of friends or have just a small, close-knit?
Definitely, I love that question. Definitely small. Yeah, I think it's always been like that. I was going to say just college, but no. I've always had like a smaller, closer group of friends and then a lot of acquaintances. And that is totally fine with me because like those acquaintances are like your connections, like yes, college-wise, but also it's like, you never know. It's good to know people because everybody can help you in different ways, and also, like, vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone through, like, a friendship breakup?
Yes. I don't know if you'll include this, but, like, when I was being bullied, it was by my best friend.
Oh.
And she was, like, an impulsive liar. Or compulsive, sorry. So she would lie so much. I'm just gonna make it, like, shorter story.
Yeah.
But, yeah, people just started, like, calling her out for lying, and I think she expected me to, like, back her up, but I just couldn't because she was lying to me too, and she was my best friend. So I like, sad. Yeah, I don't want to say I backstabbed her, but I told her straight up. I was like, dude, like, why are you lying? Like, what are you doing? It's like, we should have a conversation about this because it's just not right. And she just wasn't being a good friend.
Yeah.
So she started bullying me. So that was probably my biggest, like, best friend breakout. And it was also hard because her mom and my mom were and are best friends. So, like, she was still around sometimes, and also she was, like, popular, so I had all the popular kids turn against me.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was harsh.
Was this what, high school?
This was, like, middle school, but went into high school. It was, like, the worst time of my life. She was just really mean. But, yeah.
Okay. I'm adding this in.
I will not admit.
Copyright.
Not let myself.
What do you wish people knew about you?
I don't know if I want people to know anything about me.
That's an option.
What do I wish people knew about me? I don't know. I think I'm pretty emotional. I mean, it's not that I try to hide it, but I just don't highlight it. And, yeah. I think I go throughout the day. Okay, like, certain jokes really, like, get to me. So I don't want people to know, like, everything I've been through, but I wish people in general were, like, more aware of, like, the stuff they say, because I get my feelings hurt so easily. So I have to, like, cover it with, like, jokes and stuff, because I'm always, like, I just get, like, really triggered by certain stuff.
Yeah.
So I would say that. It's not like I want people to be more aware of what they're saying to me, like, oh, like, I'm conceited or anything, but I just wish people were nicer, I guess.
Understandable.
I don't know if I answered that, like, about myself.
So you just want people to be more aware that everybody has feelings.
Yeah.
Aww.
But in terms of myself, something I wish they knew more about me, I don't know if you can tell, like, right away if you, like, look at me that I'm, like, kind, but I wish that it was, like, written on my forehead.
Kind.
So people would know that I'm, like, nice and you can talk to me about anything, even if you're a stranger. I wish people knew that I was easy to talk to, because I think I am.
You are, yeah.
Thank you.
Aww, cute. On a more positive note, what's some of your favorite foods?
My favorite food?
Top of your head.
Pizza, mac and cheese, and rice and beans.
Ooh. Would you put it all together?
I've probably eaten it all together.
Pizza.
I probably had it all different sides.
Okay. Do you have any... Okay, so if it was on a pizza, what would you put on it?
If I could put anything on a pizza? Pineapple and ham, my favorite pizza.
Really?
Pineapple belongs on pizzas.
Okay,
that
so
is
you're
so
one of those
good.
people.
Oh yeah. Oh, and with ranch. Pizza with ranch.
Yes, I agree.
Or some ketchup or some hot sauce.
Ketchup with pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of ketchup.
Try it out.
Well, I don't really like ketchup in general, so...
I love ketchup. I like it a lot with my eggs, too.
Okay.
And, like, I know growing up, also my mom, she would make, like, Mexican rice with banana in it. So good. We're gonna have to make that. Get Abby to make it. It is the best thing ever.
Would the Mexican rice still be spicy?
No. Just regular.
So it's just like, so that reminds me of like the Asian dessert dish of like, it's like rice. It's like sticky rice with coconut cream and mangoes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because, you know, rice, like, sometimes they eat it with, like, people eat it with, like, vegetables and stuff like that. Like, this is not that different to put bananas in it. It looks weird, but it tastes delicious.
It's amazing.
Yes.
I've had rice with mangoes, just like mangoes.
Oh, wow.
It's so good. Like, no coconut cream.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting.
Okay.
Food is so cool. Like,
I feel like food is the way to someone's heart.
it just really, you can, like, food is a universal thing. And
really is.
it does not matter, like, where you're from or what you're used to. Like, it's just a taste of someone's life.
Yeah.
You know? Taste of dialogue.
Can you cook any dishes?
No, I'm really bad.
Really?
I think I'm really bad. But I have fun with it when I do cook. I'm not that great.
What can you
I just
cook?
need more practice, really.
Yeah.
And it's like in college, like, it's hard because you have to really set aside time to cook. Like, you have to say, like, ahead of time, like, yeah, I'm going to use Monday night, I'm going to cook this. Because if not, you won't have time. I just don't prioritize it because I'm chill with, like, just heating up, microwaving food.
Yeah, like frozen food.
I'm totally, like, I've never taken food that seriously. Like, I'll just eat whatever. Yeah.
What about drinks? Some of your favorite drinks?
Water.
Culturally and just in general.
Okay, culturally, horchata. I love horchata. It's water made of, like, rice and cinnamon and sugar. I think that's it. It's so delicious. I love horchata. And other than that, just water. That's all I really have.
Really?
I'll have juice once in a while, but I don't really like soda like that.
Yeah.
I've never really been into it. Because it just makes me feel so full. I don't like stuff
like
that...
bloated.
Yeah, it's just... Same with alcohol. Like, I don't like feeling bloated. I like wine because I don't really bloat to wine. But beer, it's just same thing. Yeah.
What do you currently worry about? Could be anything. First thing on the top of your mind.
Money.
Okay.
They always say that money does not buy happiness. But I think it would fix a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Like, in the world, but also, like, with my family. Yeah, I would say money. So I think a lot about what I'm going to do after I graduate. Because, like, I'm from Raleigh and I can live with my family, but there isn't that much opportunities yet within my area, like, for what I want to do. Like, I'm going to have to, like, move out to Atlanta or, like, Florida or, like, California.
Oh, wow.
So I guess I just worry about that. But, like, if I have to live out of my car and get, like, a gym membership, like, I will do it. Like,
it's not bad, actually.
it's really, and I can live with that, and I would be so happy because I would get to do what I love.
And plus, I feel like you're going to be traveling a lot anyways.
Exactly. I would not mind at all. So I worry about money, like, to an extent, because, the things that... Oh, yeah, here's another quote I live by. The things that I need to get done will get done. So I rarely worry about, like, homework or, like, test, projects, stuff like that, because, like, there's a deadline, and you're going to have to do it, so it's just doing it. Like, I don't spend time stressing about it, like, oh, I have to do this or that. Like, I just do it because, yeah, you just gotta get your stuff done, get your stuff together. That's it.
Okay, one last thing. What would you leave the people with? Like, what is one thing you want people to be reminded of?
About myself or in general?
Either or.
I would say I want people, if I could embed anything into everybody's minds, I would say to remember that you're worth it. that you're worthy of life, because I struggle with that a lot of the times. Like, it's a thought that creeps up a lot. So yeah, because sometimes I just feel like I'll be doing a lot, but I'm like, I'll be asking like, am I using my life wisely? Like, am I using it to the best of my ability? Like, just stuff like that. Like, I always worry that I'm not doing enough for like my family or my friends or stuff like that. So I would just tell people that they're worthy. Like, they're perfect just how they are. Just, you know, life is hard for everybody, so I don't know. And here's another thing. I would say that it gets better. So I've been through some like really, like when I was coming out to my family, and my friends and like stuff like that. And, you know, also like teen problems. Like, I just remember it felt like the end of the world. And now I'm 21 and I'm doing like just fine. And I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Yeah.
So with my sister, she's 12, like, I just try and talk to her so much, and like about stuff that my parents would never talk to me about. And not because they didn't like care, but just because like different generations, you know. So like teen school problems, they wouldn't get that. Because also my parents only went up to like 7th grade. So they don't know about a lot of like high school problems and stuff like that. So with my sister, I just try and talk to her all the time and give her advice and just know that she's not alone. Just remind her that she's so great. Because that's sometimes like, that's what kids gotta hear, because they're at that age where like everything is stinging harder and they're feeling emotions like they've never felt before.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just let people know that they're worthy and that life gets better.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. That was fun. Let's do it again.